They'll say to me, Copernicus, where did you
I'm Ben
come
Clark.
up
I'm the
with
composer
this
and lyricist
science
for
that
Bruno
you
and the
say
Gospel of
today?
Infinity. So this is the story of a 16th century astronomer who defects from the church to which he is a monk to run around Europe preaching that the universe is infinitely expansive, among other controversial things in the time of the Inquisition. Giordano Bruno is a brilliant man, but a complicated man. He's kind of like a cross between Stephen Hawking and Kanye West, one of the most controversial figures of the time. As an astrologer, I feel like he doesn't get as much credit because he's the only scientist ever executed by the church, and it took the church 300 years to acknowledge that that had happened. So in that time, I feel like there was an effort to sort of bury him, which is why you don't really hear about him as much as you hear about maybe Copernicus or Galileo. The thing that makes this story relevant, I think, is this is kind of a story of one person who knows the truth and then a massive, powerful entity who tells everyone something different. He may not have been the easiest person to deal with, but he certainly died for what he thought of as progress, and I feel like that's something that in today's day and age could speak to a lot of people. I write on guitar. This is my first venture into really using a baritone guitar to get more of a depth, but it'll just be me singing, playing guitar, really kind of letting the songs do the talking. I guess you could put me in the folk rock and roll kind of style, but I like to trickle into a lot of different things. You can never underestimate an audience, just in general, just people being in a seat in front of you. It makes you play the music differently. You get to see what works and what doesn't. It feels really good to kind of give your work over and let people have a piece and use this home base audience to get a first impression of what I'm trying to do here is going to be very, very valuable. I can already tell.